Yo, what is going on guys, Flashverse here and welcome back to another video on Stargirl. And today was supposed to be my trailer breakdown for episode 11. However, I have two interesting theories that I really wanted to share with you guys. With that being said, I have one coming out today obviously and another one coming out tomorrow. So for today's video, as you guys wanted me to release this video first, as I asked you guys in my community section, I'll be going over a theory that I have on why Henry Jr. isn't dead and how he could return in the future. So I have three theories for this. So before I go over those, however, you guys don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel so you are aware of more Arrowverse content coming your way. Okay, so in the most recent episode of Stargirl, we obviously had our jaws drop. With that ending we got slapped with. This episode was the best episode of Stargirl we've had so far. Not only that, but this episode is definitely on my top 5 most favorite DCTV episodes ever. It was just such a great episode. Now, just a quick recap of the ending because it will play a part in this video obviously. We had the new JSA trying to escape the tunnels in which Rick bends those bars so the JSA could go right through. Now Yolanda, Beth, Rick are obviously able to go through, but Henry and Courtney are stuck because Brainwave stops them from going through. And Henry does actually use his powers to levitate Courtney and takes her to the other side of the tunnel. Now we are left with the most intense scene out of all, where we have the two Brainwaves, father and son, facing off each other. It was just such a great battle, with the massive reveal that Henry Sr. apparently killed his own wife, and that is the theory that I'll be covering tomorrow because I just don't believe that that's the case. But this entire scene was so emotional and just so intense. Now Henry Jr. obviously knows that this is his end, and we have such an emotional scene where he apologized to everyone. It was just really sad, and just wow, what a redemption to this character. But Brainwave Sr. obviously kills his own son and sandwiches him, and we're led to believe that he's dead, but I don't believe he is. The thing with me is, in any TV show I watch, any movie I watch, I never believe someone is dead without actually seeing a body, which is exactly why I wanted to do this theory in the first place. So let's explore different possibilities which they can do. Now we're very unlikely to see him next episode, as it will take away the entire sacrifice and that impact that brought into episode 10. If anything, we will see him in the finale or season cliffhanger to end off season 1. Okay, so the first theory being, we know Dragon King is an absolutely evil guy, and he is like a very transgressive person with the work he does. With that being said, Henry Sr. knows that Dr. Ito could save his son, as it's a freshly dead body. So it would be really cool if we see Brainwave bring his son to Dragon King, and not only does he fix him up, but erases most of his memories, and we're back to that douchebag we've seen him in the start of the season. So we obviously then have father and son training with their Brainwave powers. Then somewhere in season 2, the new JSA find out that Henry Jr. is actually alive, and they go for a rescue mission for him, and they'd obviously find out that his memories have been gone after a couple of encounters with each other. So this could be a focus for the new JSA, where they could try and bring Henry back to the light, and eventually he would get everything back and joins the new JSA as Brainwave Jr. This could obviously be one perspective that they could explore. Now, another thing that could happen is that Henry Jr. actually faked his death, as he knew that there was no way getting out of this situation. So how could he do this? So we know Brainwave has an ability to shield and protect themselves from certain things from attacking them, like we've seen Brainwave do with the staff this episode, and also with the rocks. Now, I know this would be a bit lame and a very cheap way to bring him back, but it's still a possibility. So basically, when Brainwave Sr. brings the objects down to obviously sandwich his son, Henry would quickly use his powers to put a force field around him to prevent the things from delivering serious amounts of damage and delivering that killing blow. Then later on we actually find out that he's alive and he's found a way to get out of the tunnels maybe, and he would then like be the one that does the saving. They could do something like that. But the last theory I have is that Henry Sr. knew that his son would survive the sandwich, which is why he did it to begin with. Now this is due to him knowing that the ISA would be after him sometime, just like how they did his wife. So he faked Brainwave Jr.'s death to get him off the grid. Because as you guys may remember, in the hospital scene when Jordan and Icicle were walking out with the staff, it seemed like, I don't know if it's just me, but it seemed like Henry Sr. knew that it was his son hiding in the hospital. As we saw, he didn't take any action whatsoever when he could have just killed him right there and then. Now yes, in the last scene he would have felt betrayed that he chose the JSA over his own father, and he's just evil to begin with as well, which could be another reason why he just killed him. But as I said, I have a theory coming out tomorrow on why Henry Sr. didn't kill his wife. So I just don't believe that what he said is true. And like, you know, he said Jordan didn't kill your mother, I did. I think he said that to make Henry like even more angry and like, you know, pressure him to like attack his own father. And so he makes it look more like a battle to the ISA. And then he could say, oh, I killed my son because he attacked me with this. He could get him off the grid like that. But then we obviously see him alive and he comes back in the ending of season 1 or in season 2. And he joins the new JSA like that. Those are the 3 theories that I have. But yeah guys, thanks for watching. If you guys have enjoyed the video, please give a like and subscribe. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys think about my theories. I know some of them are quite far-fetched and the second one I have is pretty cheap, but I don't know, still a possibility, and it's a theory, so anything could be possible. But yeah guys, I will see you guys in my next video.